guys, welcome to another science lesson with HKM Math and Science. In this video, we'll be learning about ecosystems, and the learning intentions for this lesson is to understand what an ecosystem is and the different factors involved. And by the end of this lesson, you should know and be able to define what an ecosystem is, be able to give examples of different ecosystems, and finally be able to classify different factors as abiotic or biotic. Let's just pause the video here and take a couple of minutes to write these down. Alright, let's start off by brainstorming a bit about what animals and plants need to survive. So you can either write these in your books, or if you're watching it on a puzzle, a question will appear. You can just type it on there. I've just got a sample list of what animals and plants need to survive on this next slide here. Your answers aren't limited to this. You can have answers outside of this, but this is once again just a sample for you guys to look at. So let's quickly go through these. All animals do need food, they need water, they need a place to live, shelter, they need a bit of space to move around in, and they also need air to breathe. Plants, on the other hand, they need light, they need carbon dioxide, that is their air, they need water to grow, and they also need nutrients or minerals, usually from the ground. Alright, now moving on to our first success criteria is to know and define what an ecosystem is. The definition of an ecosystem is a place where the organism and their physical surroundings form an environment that is different from the other environments nearby. So if you have watched Zootopia, it gives you an example of four. We have the burrows, rainforest, the Sahara or the desert, and tundra. This focuses on the environment and the factors that affect the survival of the organisms, and the animals and plants within an ecosystem all interact with each other and depend on each other for resources. Alright, so there are many different ecosystems in this world. These are just 4 examples. It's not limited to this. Let's just once again have a quick brainstorm and think about the different ecosystems that exist in this world. So just answer the question on a puzzle or write these in your book. Alright, so on the next slide here, I've got a couple of examples. We have the tropical rainforest, the temperate forest, coniferous forest, this one's known as taiga, tropical grassland, this is known as savanna, temperate grassland is a bit drier, we have Mediterranean, desert, tundra, and the mountains. Alright, and in each ecosystem we have different factors influencing organisms. Organisms in an ecosystem are affected by 2 sets of environmental factors, and these are divided into abiotic and biotic. Abiotic just means non-living factors. This includes stuff such as water, temperature, fire, light, soil type, and oxygen levels, that none of them are alive. And biotic factors, this just means living factors such as predators, parasites, fungi, infectious bacteria, viruses, or food competitors, and anything else that's living that may affect the survival or the living conditions of an animal. Alright, so let's just pause this video here and write these notes down into our books. This will be important, so make sure you really do know what an abiotic factor and biotic factor is. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully by now you guys know and can define what an ecosystem is, can give examples of different ecosystems, and finally can classify different factors as abiotic or biotic. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all back online.